Well, he has traveled the world sharing his gift with audiences everywhere, and they both have a passion to see believers walking in the power and direction of the Holy Spirit. Please welcome our dear friends, Phil and Darlene Driscoll. Welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes.
We're so blessed to be here, Joni.
Well, it's just an
all
honor
you
to have
ladies.
you. It's an honor to have you. And the atmosphere changes when the music comes. And I was telling Phil earlier that you're on Dorothy's bucket list to meet. We took a picture.
Yes.
But I mean, just hearing that song, right? It just changes the atmosphere.
Changes everything. You know, I've met so many celebrities all over the world, and I've always wanted to meet, you know, our guest today. And when I received the notes and you know that he was coming, I was nervous, and I've been nervous ever since. And I don't know why, but there's something special about your music, the sound, no matter who you are, what race you are. I mean, there's something special about the sound, and I'm telling you, I've met your song and you know the presence of God in some deep, deep places, and it's soothing, it's healing, and it's just a joy.
That has to bless you.
Thank
No,
you.
it really does.
Absolutely.
You know what it does? It humbles you.
Yes.
Because you know, if you have a gift, first of all, you never deserved it in the first place. You didn't do anything to get it. You know, I have a gift, and I've worked to maintain it and to help it grow, right? But we all have our gifts. And the purity of the gift outweighs the artistry of the moment.
Oh, I love that.
So good. And you have a gift sitting next to you right now,
Oh, I
too.
sure did.
You want to see him smile.
She's my baby.
Yeah, let's talk about Darlene.
Well, you know, the anointing is what I recognize in his life more than anything, because the anointing is what breaks, tears down that yoke of bondage that the enemy tries to put on us.
Yeah.
But just to know, because I know, because I live with him, that every morning he gets up and goes to his place where he does his praise and worship. And he'll be back in an hour and a half usually. But every day, then he goes, after he has his breakfast, goes in and starts practicing with praising. And so nobody knows, like I know, what it cost. It's a great cost. It doesn't come free.
It's good.
I mean, salvation is free. But when you can, that anointing, nobody in the world knows what you've been through, Joni. You know, nobody knows. I mean, I tell people sometimes my greatest testimonies, I can't tell anyone. Because to see what God has done in my life. I mean, I come from a poor little family that didn't have anything, 2 brothers in prison. You know, we were so poor, and so many times I look back to where God brought me from, just to know how good God has been to me, to bring me out of poverty, out of, you know, I should have been Bonnie and Clyde, you know, the way my family was.
Oh, listen, we go to this restaurant, and she knows all the pictures. And I'm telling you, she would have been Bonnie had God not gotten a hold of her.
Oh, I know. Wow. But God got a hold of her, now she's a preacher.
I know. She used that whole propensity for life.
For the kingdom.
I'm going to say one thing. Every one of us have gifts. The gifts that you have came from God.
Yes.
And gifts don't know what you're going through. And they don't care.
Wow.
But it's then our responsibility to take what God gave us and let it grow. And the only way you let it grow is you have to let it come out. And if the devil can stop you from the gift that God gave you, your gift will never grow. And the world is full of people who have tremendous gifts, who've never let them out just because life happens and they don't know the power of restoration.